Hey guys, Silverlord here, back again with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at quite possibly the most disappointing figure from the Marvel Legends Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave, and that is of course going to be none other than Marrow, brought to us by the not-so-fine folks over at Hasbro, and here's why. This is not the Marrow I wanted. I wanted the super cool 90s Marrow with the blue onesie, the blue boots, and the longer hair with the shite-eating grin on her face. Instead, we got the modern, Karen-looking Marrow that is just pure shite. So that freaking sucks. So hopefully in about 20 years we'll get the better one, and our Marvel vs. Capcom displays will be complete, because by then Jada will probably make all the other Capcom characters. So with that being said, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Marrow has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a couple of extra hands. We got karate chop and a fist hand, which I'm gonna recommend you use over the grip hands, because while she does come with her trademark bone blade things, this is what happens when you try to put them in the hand. Bend the arm up, and I'll fit this in here, and oh sure, now it wants to stay in there. Oh, I see how it is. Quad. Well, either way, they're not that good in the hands. I mean, she can kind of hold them. This one especially is a little loose. Thinness in the handle. Alright, she's just making me look stupid right now, but rest assured, well, I've looked dumber before, I suppose, but I've had trouble getting this figure to hold these things for longer than like 10 milliseconds because her hands are so squishy and the handles are so thin and the grip is a little wide, and it is just not a fun time. On top of the fact that she looks like this instead of the cool 5.5-inch Toy Biz figure I used to have. I don't know, man. She looks like she's wanting to talk to my manager right now. That's all I'm going to say. But as far as her articulation goes, her head will rotate. It'll look up. That far. Down this far. She's got a little bit of tilt. Shoulders will go out to the side about that far. Back down. Rotate. Up and down. Her arms don't move in all the way, which is kind of stupid. But she does have a bicep twist with a double jointed elbow. That works fine. Wrists will swivel and hinge the wrong way for holding accessories, so that sucks. She does bend that far forward, that far back. She kind of looks like, I don't know, she's got a back injury, and I don't mean these giant bone protrusions either. Her hips will kick out to the side. Alright, I guess. Forward and back. She's got a thigh cut, double jointed knee, and a hinge in the foot with a rocker and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Neglected to mention, she also gets twist up here. Be nice if she got it down here too, but that's all you get. Literally, it looks like this figure threw her back out. Like, that's almost a 90-degree bend here. That's kind of insane. She does have a spinal cord sticking out too, but yeah, just kind of an average figure, I must say. A character I was very much looking forward to just kind of falls short because of the modern design that I myself do not associate with. So with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is not so good old Marrow, not just because she's a bad guy, I think, but just because she is just kind of bad. Alongside a couple other figures from this Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave, We have Fabian Cortez, who is a bad guy, but not literally bad. And Extreme Wolverine, who was surprisingly good. That said, I already got a review of this Extreme Wolverine on the channel, so please check that out if you haven't already. Along with the rest of this Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave. We will be concluding it the next couple of days, but you already have some reviews up here on the channel. So I'd appreciate it if y'all check them out. Getting them out of the way. I have the Mythic Legions, Brother Mandibulith. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone, because he's not a 6-inch scale figure. So with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from the fact that it is not the version of good old Marrow that I personally wanted for my collection, again, I wanted super awesome 90s Marrow, not super modern Karen Marrow. She can't even hold her bone swords worth a crap. This figure has literally one job and it can't do it. And if you guys are wondering what the most disappointing figure from this Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave is, well, you're looking at her. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review, for better or for worse. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.